What's going on, everybody? That Ginger Quartermaster here today with a short video on the headwear used by the United States Army and United States Marine Corps during the Vietnam conflict. I'm going to be showing the ones that I personally own, and there are a few different variants of certain examples that I don't own, but you can see them out in the field. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're going to start right at the beginning, and that's with the M1 steel pot helmet. The M1 steel pot helmet is a liner and shell system, so a two-part system. And not really much to be said. It's basically the same design as the World War II version, just minus a few, added a few things, changed a few things. I'm not going to go into that. But anyway, this is the pretty much the most common thing you see. Grunts wearing and Army infantry wearing is your M1 steel pot. Mine is the airborne variant liner, but that was used just as much interchangeably with the non-airborne liner. And that's pretty much it for the M1 pot. You do see some different helmet covers or camouflage covers on them. This one here is the Mitchell pattern, which is the most common pattern of helmet cover you see. But you will see with the Marines some frog skin. You'll see some other type of patterns that hang around that are out there. So I'm not going to get too hung up on the M1 pot. We all know what that is. Then we'll go to a Marine Corps exclusive. You have your 8-point. A lot of Marines, you see a lot of Marines wearing these around base, out in the field. It was definitely a lot cooler, not cooler as in cool factor, but cooler as in temperature. A lot cooler to wear this than wearing that heavy steel pot. Also a lot lighter. So some guys would just ditch their steel pot depending on the mission or depending on your unit's specified, rule set on what they want you to wear out in the field. Some units were a lot more lenient than other ones, and it also depends on the timeline. Now, this is an Army exclusive. This is the Army ball cap, okay? Pretty much, it's just a ball cap. I mean, you see a lot of the Army guys wearing them around base. I haven't seen many pictures of guys wearing these out in the field. But yeah, it's just a basic ball cap, and as I say, it's a lot lighter and a lot more cool as in temperature to be wearing it around base camp and stuff like that, and to keep a cover on. Then we're going to move straight into the boonie hats. There are two types of boonie hats and a bunch of different in-country made ones as well before the issued ones came out, such as this one. There was also an earlier issued one which had cotton foliage loops instead of the nylon. This is a later dated one. But you see these coming in, I believe, in late 67, early 68. They had the cotton trim ones that were sent out to certain units for testing. And then you see these ones more widely used in 69, 70, and in late 68. If I'm wrong on the date, I could be a little off. Then along with the ERDL camouflage that came out, you have the ERDL boonie. That was used with Marines, and anybody with the ERDL, if they can get their hands on one, they probably would have used it. Not much to say about headwear. It's just a hat. It's meant to cover your head. I can go into super detail on, this and that, but this is just a short comprehensive guide on what there is out there and what you can use. And depending on what branch and unit you're in, you have different options. So I didn't want to get bogged down by the nomenclatures and all this crazy stuff. But with that being said, I hope this video helps somebody make an informed decision. Make sure to leave a comment, drop a like. It all really helps, and I appreciate it. I love reading the comments. And with that being said, good day, everybody.